Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be playing the game Meet Your Maker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase a new burial ground today and we're going to start the building process in this video. So the first thing I want to do is I've got enough coinage to get a new burial ground. I'm going to hit F on the control center and I'm going to go to E, the build interface, and here you'll see I've only got 3 burial grounds actually active today, and this was day 1 of the game opening. And for these 3 battlegrounds I've made probably over 2k worth of this coinage here at the top, the yellow coinage, and that is the in-game currency you need to use to prestige your outposts and buy into new burial grounds. So what I did is I went through all my burial grounds this morning and deleted the ones that were under 3k capacity, because I felt that smaller, I didn't want to run. I only get 5 spots. You only get 5 active spots. Currently I've only got 3 active spots, but I got 5 burial grounds. I just haven't activated these 2. I am going to probably be deleting these 2. I don't really like them. And this one is so high in prestige that I'm getting diminishing returns. It's not killing enough people, and even tweaking it, I don't think I'd gain what I need to keep it going. It wouldn't be able to supplement itself to continue its prestige level. Whereas these 3 that I've got active are currently making enough kills that they're paying for themselves to stay active. But this video is about, let's get a new burial ground. So let's hit R here. And this is where we want to be. I'm looking at this 4,500 one here. And I think this, and you got to understand that what you're mining out of these burial grounds is going towards your advisor. So if I choose this one, suits, that's what this one says. Before the beta, they didn't give you this verbiage here. You had to guess what the icon meant and you had to kind of memorize it. Now they're telling you weapons, hardware, suits, guards. I mean, really, I want guards. I need my guards to be up there. It's just unfortunate that, I can spend coinage to refresh these, or I can wait 18 hours to refresh them. What I'm going to do, I wish this was guards. This is guards, but this is only 2,000 capacity, so I don't really want to spend that for that. This is 250. So the biggest capacity here is this one here, which is weapons, and this one here, which is suits. And I don't think let me just go back out of this interface and go to my suits person, my advisor, and see what level the suits advisor is. Okay, the suits advisor is only level 12. So I might as well, get that up, put some levels in there. Going back to build, going back to claim burial, and here it is, it's suits. I'm going to claim this for 1,100. That puts that currency at 194 at this point, which is fine. All right, so now I'm back at the build interface showing me all my burial grounds. I'm going to go into this new burial ground here, fresh, clean, prestige 1. I'm going to hit build. All right. So what I am thinking of doing, I'm hoping that the sound's good. I had a YouTuber, a friend of mine, tell me, or a friend on YouTube tell me that my mic sync was not well. My lips were moving differently than the voice was picking it up. So hopefully I've resolved that. Wow, this is going to be one where we're like closed right in here. Look at this. Well, the first thing I want to do is delete all the craziness that is on the map. And I believe it was X to do that. Let me just, it's been a while since I've been in this interface, but I know there was a remove all, rotate, change, copy, delete objects, hold wall, add build menu. Maybe if I hit escape here, test back, exit outpost, minimum, I don't meet the minimum defense, prestige settings, you do not have minimum defense, obviously I don't have a minimum defense, and this is the, okay. All right, so I know there was, maybe it was X, let me just hold X down. I do know that there was a remove all, thing. delete objects, hold objects. Because what it is they've put objects in here that I don't want, you know, and they're using up my capacity. Because you look at 187 capacities being used with objects that they've created, and I know they had a remove all. Okay, let me just back out of this altogether. I apologize for not knowing the best way of doing this. It doesn't really matter. 187, I can get that as I build. But I just thought there was, okay, so it's right here. Okay, claim new burial. You don't want to do destroy because that would remove it forever. You'd remove the burial ground from your inventory. So you don't want to ever do that unless you definitely want to get rid of it. So it's not at this level that I can do the delete all. It's got to be at this level, or it used to be in the game. I mean, that's because somebody pointed it out to me when I did my 40-minute build. Somebody pointed out to me that, well, Tarkus, you're individually deleting things, and you can just do a delete all function. What's this do? Shift. I'm holding shift. Oh, maybe I have to hold. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's just how far away the block is from me. Okay, that's neat. All right. So let's just find where the Genmat is. I was hoping to Genmat, whatever it's called. Oh, there it is. It's down here. I don't like the fact that all this noise is here at the top. I wanted to try to do an open platform design, which I am going to do. I'm going to basically bypass. Okay, those aren't deletable. I'm going to bypass all this noise. I think I want an open concept. Now, a person on my YouTube, and this is one of the tombs here that I'll keep open for people to get. Okay. I'm just going to delete a couple of these things. I know, I don't understand. I don't know why I'm not seeing the delete objects. You can do that with the mouse button. Preview, rotate, stop, fly. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. All right, so I want to do an open concept. And I had a YouTube comment saying, you know, Tarkus, do you think an open arena concept would be feasible, right? And I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe. And it would be easier if I didn't have all this crazy stuff in my way at the very top here. So what I want to do is basically go back down here. Oh, I gotta. All right, let's go back down here. I mean, this is going to be difficult for me to do what I want to do at this burial site, because I'm thinking in my head how I want to do this. All right, let's just get it started. So let's get tab. Maybe it's under tab. Oh, there it is. Duh. Right there. It's under tab. Strip outpost. There it is right there. It is the X button. It just, I needed to be in this. And again, I apologize. Yes, I want to strip it. F. I apologize that I don't know didn't remember these things. It's been so long since I played the game, and actually I could do open concept right through here. So why don't I just do that? Okay, so let's go in the tab. Let's go to, I want the red blocks. Now, what blocks do I want for this? I think, let's go with, I don't want cages for this one. Let's go with the white blocks. Let's go with the white blocks. And what I'm doing here is I pick the block and I'm just using the left mouse button and doing one click. And I'm just doing, and I do a right click. I don't know why it's double packing those. Unless they added, why are they doing that? It's like it's adding, Before it was a longer delay. So it's doing multiple blocks. All right, so there's the Genmat, and we'll just get over here. See, it just put an extra block in there, and I didn't ask it to do that. I only hit the mouse button once. Why are you doing that? Well, is there something with the... Let me see here. Maybe I have to put it at its maximum. I re-put it at its maximum distance away from me. All right. So now what I've got to do is I've got, obviously, they're going to have to be able to get to this thing. So that means I've got to put a ramp in. All right, those are my traps. Those are my guards. Those are my covers. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so now what I've got to do is I've got to change the shape, which is R, and hit that. Hit R brings me back. So now I've got a path. So I've got a straight path to here. And I think what I can do is make this work with the open base concept that the person had asked me about. Not the way I thought in my head I wanted to do it, because I really wanted an open sky plan the way I thought about doing it. It's just this way I can't do it because of all this noise up here that they've added to this burial ground. All that stuff that I can't remove. And remember, guys, if you need to remove items when you start your map, it's under tab, it's the X button, strip outpost. And it removes all that unnecessary stuff. All right. Now, you also... One of the things you should know about my design is I like to use monsters in my design. I really heavily like to use the monsters. I know it's a different kind of style than some of your outpost designers. They like to do trap placements, and I'll do trap placements, but I think I go heavily on, yeah, I'm not having that double up anymore with the blocks getting out of control when I'm clicking. I'm just going to go wide here. So I do trap placements. It's just that I like to use the monsters. I like the Duke Nukem feel of this game. So I'm just covering the floor here. Just trying to, this is going to, oh, there was an extra block that I just stuck down there that I don't want down there. Okay. So here we go, here we go. All right, so I think, I mean, that is quite open, and I think that's going to give me what I'm looking for. And I'll come to this entrance here and give it my my Tarkus Zone polish, where it'll look, I don't need that block there. It'll look like, actually I kind of did that on this side too, because I don't think I need these blocks underneath to get my capacity back. I don't need these blocks under here because I built the wall there. All right here, so we'll just continue building through here. And I'm trying to use the existing walls to save me on capacity. There we go. Nice. I think that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out to this wall here on this one. Use these blocks to my, actually I think I want to do that, and I want to actually get rid of what I just did there. All right, so that brings that to there, and all right, I'm just quickly putting these in here. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I love the fact that you can really just lay these things down, and if you make an oopsie, you can just delete the block, easy peasy. I'm gonna call this my arena build. It's gonna be like a style arena. All right. Okay, so I've got the premise done. I mean, it's just a huge kill box arena style. I mean, I just wish I could have made it more square. It's impossible to do it with this up here. I just wish it was a more of an. But this is what you get. You roll the dice when you get into a new burial ground. You kind of just roll the dice on that, on how you what you're gonna get. All right, so the thing I want to do here is I want to put some guards in. I want to put the big boys in, the warmonger. All right. So I want to put a warmonger here. I want to put a warmonger here. I want to put a trap. I want these traps here. Now, I haven't upgraded these, and I probably should. A lot of my people that I play with have really done a lot of neat things with these cubes. I use the cubes as a barrier, let's say, per se, as like a wall you can see through, that you can just manage your way around. But if you get into them, they're going to hurt you. And that's how I've used them. Granted, if they're not doubled thick, they're not going to really be that. I mean, because if you make them double thick and then somebody's got to pass through two of them, it'll kill them. But if you only make them single thick, they're more likely to survive it or zip line through it, which is fine. They're just really there to just kind of bottleneck the person to kind of go in a certain direction you want them to go, and allow them to see through the yeah, gladiator style is what the person said to me. Is like, well, can we do like a gladiator style? I'm like, yeah, why not? Why not do that? Now, I think I want to cap this. I'm just going to go here, find the white box. I'm going to cap this like that. So I broke Harvey's little pathing, and I did it that way so that I could send Harvey this way instead. And I can get back those items that and then I'll send him this way. And I'll hit R to give me the, whoop. Okay, so I got to flip the object. So R changes its, because I can flip it that way. I can flip it this way. But I got to flip it the other way. Rotate C. Okay, C does that. And Z, okay, Z does that. Okay, that's the same direction. Why can't I... What is going on here? Why can't I change it to I mean, I can get it that way, but okay, rotate view E. Okay, so it's E and it's been a while since I did it. E and Q is how you do that. Okay, so I want to go get back to that. So it's E and Q that gives you the rotation there. So E and Q and Z and C, or the middle mouse button. So it's been a while since I've done any building in this game. It'll come back. It'll come back to you. It's not rocket science here. I mean, once you start figuring out what you need to build, and really this thing, I could just wall it in here. So that just walls that in the back end of this. Whoop, I cut it off again by putting a block there. All right. Okay, so that basically does that back end. So that means you've got to run this entire length to get to that back, and then we just got to make it hard for people to do that distance, right? I mean, to really do that distance. So what I want to do is I want to go to the cage block. All right, go to and then I want to go to what is it? I want to go to R, and I want this one here. And I need to rotate it. I want that one there. I want that one there. I want that one there. All right. Good, good, good. I'm gonna have to hit the E again. So I've got to go up one more block on this side anyway. All right, and actually that will be good because you won't see that guy up there. You won't be able to get to them because that block will be hiding. And I'll be able to do the same thing on that side. All right, so let's go back to the white block. Hit R to change its shape to the shape that you want. All right. And I think I do want an open sky concept. I don't need that down there. So I want the cages on the top so that light can get into this thing. Let the light in. Let the light in. I think I wasted a couple over there, which I'll fix in a second. All right, go up here. Now I'm using the, I should have said this, I'm using the control to go down and the space bar to go up. And then I just use the movement keys to move around. All right, so we're now trapped outside. We can't get inside. We'll have to go through the exit, or the exit entrance, go around the side. All right. So this is the open concept. Oh, I did put a couple up here I don't think I need. I don't think I need that one because there's a rock above it. I don't need that one because there's a rock above it. I need that one. I don't need that one because there's a rock above it. I don't need that one because there's a rock above it. Okay, I think I got, all right, so I got a few of those out of there. All right, so I do have some open-ended stuff right here on the outside. Just make sure that your base is closed in. I mean, just so that people don't have a back door to get in. right, so that's it right there. So we want to add some monsters to this thing. Fun, fun, fun. This is the fun part. Now I want the cannoneers, these guys here, the cannonbacks. I want those guys up here. Come on, get up. There we go. All right, so those guys are up there. They're going to be shooting. They're going to be shooting cannons down towards the people. I think what I want to do here is add a few more of the corrosive cubes. So then you've got to have a way for them not to come up into the top, you know, just zip lining through. So you put a couple on the top here so they can't zip line. That's a good place to put them there. But you also still want to keep line of sight going for your cannon backs. So I think what I want to do is cap that off like that. And then I will, because that allows them to go, two different ways if that's what they want to do. All right. So now what I want to do is add, so where we're at with capacity, we're at only 1,800 out of 4,000. So we still have quite a bit of capacity here. I will be topping this off. So what I want to do, one of the things I want to do is go into these guys and I want to give them an augment. I wish there was a augment all kind of thing, like augment all your give them a little bit of armor. So I bought this augment from the mutant guy, the monster guy, my advisor. So you go, you know, you spend the hard-earned rewards to buy upgrades to your, and I'm just going in here and hitting the F button once, you know, just a quick F, and then that brings me to the modifier window. So now those guys are all armored. All right. So then I'm going to then put another one right, whoop, hitting the button. I want this here. Hitting the wrong button there. Okay, turn him around. Using the middle mouse button, you can rotate. You can rotate them to face whatever direction you want them to face. And you can just do a double F. So if you hit F once, hit F again, it chooses that augment. All right, so those guys are in place. I don't have a pattern for them. I actually want to test this. So I want to test from start. I want to hit T. I want to actually see if these guys will actually just come after me. You know what I mean? Just by line of sight. Okay, he sees me now. Oh wow, these guys are like mother's milk. We're gonna get you. Are they running through the cubes? Whoop. Okay, so let's hit respawn. I wonder if they're dying themselves through the cubes, because I don't think oh, they're like lost. They're like they don't know what they're doing. I think I gotta have to put them on. I mean, you guys aren't doing much to me. All right, I'm gonna have to probably put them on a path. So let's do that. Go back to build, which is G. Yeah, so the line of sight thing, I got to get really close for them to activate, and those guys are pretty easy to shoot through these cubes. So I'm gonna get rid of these cubes, and I'm gonna just put a white block here and here. All right, and then I'm gonna give this guy a pattern, and I'm just gonna have him walk through this, and then that will be his pattern. And then I'm gonna you hold F down to do the pattern. I'll have this guy go this way. Okay, so those guys are moving, so they won't be just sitting ducks waiting for somebody to shoot them. I'll have this guy go in this direction, have him go down this hall, go here, turn around, and go there. All right. So then I'll have this guy kind of do the same pattern, go to the front though, go to the side here, go over here. Just keep them moving, right? I mean, that's the... And then I'll have this guy move this way. And then there's put a lot of monsters in here. Gotta really give them their, there we go. And I got this last one on this side. All right, so I did that side. Now I've got to do this side. And what I'm going to do with these guys is just have them go to the opposite. I'm just going to have them go to the other wall, and then they'll just go back and forth, like a guard would, back and forth. Okay, those guys are done. Now the two in the back need to get done. So these guys here need to be done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send these guys right up to the front. To right here. I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. Just send them right to the front. All right, so now I should be able to test this thing. I think they'll be more apt to kill me, or more apt to see me earlier than before. Oop, did that just bounce off Harvey? Why are those guys, see those guys are just standing there? So they're not even moving. Oh, and they are dying through the cubes. They are running through the cubes. Look at that. So they are running through the cubes, so I'm going to have to get rid of the cubes. Because they're killing themselves in their own cubes. Yeah, most of them are dead. Most of them are dead by just suicide. Okay, so now we know. I mean, I thought they had a better I thought they had a better pathing than that. So let's not have cubes at floor level, which is okay. It's okay. That's no problem. I got rid of that block there. So let's put a block here. Let's put this one here. Oh, I wanted it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now they're pathing and they're not gonna murder themselves. Now, why do I have red lines on the? Oh, because there's no block there. Okay, I deleted the block. Okay, so these guys are just running around now down here, which is fine. No biggie. I think this open concept still will work. I want to get some more monsters in here. So the other thing I want to do is add some hornets. So these are the hornets here. I'm gonna put one there. I'm gonna hit double F, because that's the only mod that I've got. And then I'm going to send this guy straight up, and then straight over this way, and then this way, and then that's its path. All right, I'm gonna put another one here. Oh, you reach your maximum number of guards. All right, well, I guess what I'm gonna have to do is delete a couple of these because I need more hornets. I'm gonna get rid of this one, and I'm gonna get rid of this one. But I need a few more hornets. There's definitely, I need hornets. And I'm gonna add that, and then I'm gonna give him a pattern. Get him lower, get him lower, get him lower, and then F. All right. Then I'm gonna go over here. Whoop. I'm gonna turn him around. Hit F, double F, because I want to give him the mod. I'm gonna control him. So the key is with the hornets, don't have them fly into any of the cubes, right? I mean, just don't, oh, like I just did there. See, I just went through that cube, so the monster will die during his pathing. So I'm gonna have to redo the pathing and stay away from that cube. All right. I think that reaches the max again. Yeah, number of guards are maxed. So those are the guards. I'll just hit the T and let's test it. See if it's let's see if it's more effective without them killing themselves in the corrosive cubes. Oh, it definitely saw me. They definitely are seeing me. I'm just kind of, whoop. Yeah, see the Gnators are killing them. See how so they were getting killed by the Gnators. So I don't think this concept, I mean, it's too easy. I think I've got to have to change the strategy a little bit. I don't think these warmongers are what I want in this. I think the warmongers are okay, but I think if you're dealing with an open concept, and you've got your cannoneers raining stuff down, the cannoneers are killing them. So in this case, I don't think we really want people or movement on the floor. So I'm going to just change my plans a little bit. And that's a learning process. That's why you test these things. That's why you test them. So I think what I want to do is go heavy on Hornets and heavy on Cannoneers, and go back to the corrosive blocks that I had on the floor to begin with, to kind of help move people in the right direction. All right. I will have to probably redo the Hornet pathing, and I'll do that. I'll do that in a little bit here. I'll have to redo that pathing. And it is going to be tricky because it is close. It's close quarters in here. All right, so I think that okay, so I got nothing here. So what I can do is I could put a few traps in. I'm going to put this bomb ejector in, and I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there. And so if they come around the corner, they'll get those. And then what I'm going to do is put a piston in. I'm going to put a piston. You gotta be careful where I put the piston. I think I want to put the piston. I think I want to put a piston here, and I want to put a piston here. And I want to put. So that will slow down some speed runners. So I think that piston will kill this. Actually, yeah, it will kill that. So I'll have to do that. And I can't put a piston there. All right, so that is the bomb there. Okay, so over here, what I could do is put another bomb ejector. Don't want to put one there. Don't want to put one there. I'll put one there. I'll put one there. I'll put one there. Put one there, put one there, and I'll put one there. All right. Okay, I think that will make it interesting because the bombs will be dropping, and then I'll put some more Hornets in. I gotta redo the pathing of this Hornet at least. I'm gonna do that now. So let's have the Hornet go down here. Go down, go through here, and just end that. And then I'll have this Hornet go up. I can go up through here to this backside, cut through here, go down, and go there. Okay, so those two Hornets have been repathed so they won't run into craziness. Then this here, I'm going to put one of those bombs ejectors there, and then I'm going to put one of these in. All right, so I think what I want to do is put this. Where do I want to put it? Maybe right here. Yeah, I'll put one there. And I'll put one right. No, I don't want them there. Maybe I'll put one right there, because that'll be kind of hidden. So my capacity is still. I still got capacity. So let's with that capacity, let's add a few more of these. So I'm not really sure if this, now that I don't know if that's going to be effective there at this point. So I will just do that. And I will put a piston right there, and I'll put another one right there, just to slow people down if they want to try to speed run it. Now, the pistons, I could put an augment on those, but I'm not going to at this point. So I do want to add another couple hornets if I can get them in here. So I'll put this hornet here, and I'll augment it, double F, that augments it. And then I will change its, do its flight path here. I guess I'll put it low to the ground here. I just can't believe those warmongers just run into the cubes. I just that's kind of weird, huh? Hold the F down. I'm just going to go straight up with this guy, and then I'm going to go straight down with this guy, and that's his entire flight. All right, let's test it. Let's see if we can give it a test. See if it works very well. All right, so here we are. All right. So this bomb thing didn't go off. So I must not be in line of sight of it, because it's not going off. There it goes. So I'm gonna have to put those on an angle, I think. I mean, even jumping. Oh, that's weird. All right. That didn't go off at all. That's kind of weird. All right, there's the hornet that got me. Whoop, got me again. Whoop. Actually, this is not that difficult. I mean, I'm moving around. The bomb ejector finally got me. I'm not really sure if this is going to pan out as this open concept here. I'm not sure if it's going to pan out. We'll see. I mean, I gotta find those. I'm at the back end of this thing. I've got to find those ejectors that are up here. I don't know if I've got a mod for those. Let me just see if I've got a. Let me see if I've got a mod for them. Okay, so the mod is Eagle Eye, increases traps detection range. So I think I need to put Eagle Eye on it for those to work. So we'll test those after. All right, so I think I want to put some more traps in just to make it a little bit more deadlier. All right, so I want to put, I think I want a couple of these impalers. I think I want my first impaler to be right there. My second one to be right there. Actually, I don't think I want it there because they'll see it. All right. Okay, and now what I want to add is these are pretty good. These are okay. They got some distance to them, which is nice. Whoop! I don't want that one there. So these will come across. So that puts that. Those will come across. All right, so I've got some pathing issue with this one here, it looks like. I've got a pathing issue with this one too. Oh, because I added that. I'll get rid of it. Get rid of that one too. I'm gonna do some more cubes, I think. I'll put a couple cubes in, and then we'll see how well it does. You know what? I don't think I need this. I don't think I need these walls here. I'm going to put cubes in. And then I'm going to put, okay, so put cubes there. I can put cubes coming across here. That won't interfere with what I'm trying to do. Put a cube here, put a cube here. Okay, this is an open floor because I've got beasties coming across. All right, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. I think we're doing very well. I think right now we'll add. How many more monsters can I add? I've got max guards. I've got 10, so I want some more cannoneers. All right. So I think what I've got to do is put a block. I got to put a housing down so they can stand on something. So they can stand on something. Whoop! I just deleted that wall, and I didn't mean to do that. All right. I don't really have much room for the cannoneer to add many more cannoneers to this map, but I do want a few more, so I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to mod it with the fast shooting. Now, did I mod the other ones? I'm not sure if yeah, I didn't add the mods, so that's why they seemed weak. I gotta mod them with the faster shooting. All right, and then what I want to do is I do want to, on the floor here, I want to add I want this one here. All right, just add some traps there on the floor. Can't add that one there because I got monsters. Got monsters running across there. All right, so exceeds outpost capacity. So I'm at capacity. I'm right there on the capacity level. So I do need to cap this in here. So what I'll have to do is I'm gonna have to pull at least 2 of those traps out because I've got to cap this and then that's capped. They will be able to get in through here, so I'll have to put that there. Okay, so now the only way in here, and I I have to change this to my normal fascia, which is, I believe, actually I think it's this. It's been a while since there we go. That's what I normally do with my my entrances, is I make them look all the same. I believe normally here I don't put those blocks. I think I end up putting, which block is it? I think it might be this block here. Whoop. Yeah, it is this block, but I gotta put a square in. Yep, that's what it looks like. That's what it normally looks like. And then what I add is the lighting to give it my my flare. Okay, what's it under here? It's under, oh, there it is, right there. It costs 0 to add these. So it just adds my little flare there. So I'm close to capacity. I'm actually really close to capacity. All right. Then you go into the death box here. All right, just adding some fluff. All right. I think this will be effective. I think I added what I needed. I think I'll have to watch some. I'm at capacity. And I think I've got what I need to make this successful. I'll probably tweak it a little bit. I really wanted to use the warmongers, but it just, if the mobs are going to kill them and they're going to run into the cubes, then you got to use them in a different. I mean, I could have one here that just rushes out. I'm at capacity though. I'm at 79. So if I got rid of this trap here and then put just like one here that's out of everybody's reach, you can't kill them. And that would, if I put armor on it, it's going to exceed capacity. So let me just take away a trap. I'm going to take away this trap here, and that will allow me to get at least one warmonger on the. And I'm thinking this is what the person had recommended, for open arena concept. So we'll just have him walk to the front, and this way he won't get killed by anything. He'll be the first thing, So this is kind of like a open arena concept, but you've got to make it so you can't make it too easy for people. The zip line through the nonsense. But I think I've got it. I think I've got it. So I'm just going to activate it, and I'm going to exit the outpost. And that's it, folks. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry that was a little clumsy, that it was a little. I didn't remember all the interface. I apologize for that from the beginning of the video to now. I mean, there's some things I just didn't remember when I started building that. So I'm just going to go to the build mode. So that one there is this level 1 here, and it's active. So let's just hope that gets some action, and we'll see how well that does in a future video. See if the concept works. The open arena concept. Would have liked it to have been larger, but because of the way the burial ground was with all the stuff on top, it's just what it is. Well, that's it, folks. That's a whole base design, and hopefully it's effective. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkus Zone.